That's pretty funny.
Alright. Yeah, there was a little bit here. I wasn't too this. Yeah, like it's just a bit of a fluff. Like I don't really like it's in time, but it's just a bit of a.
What about we do the whole bridge solo? Just tighten up the beat detective, see if it works, and if not,
I think performance this bit, like that's just a bit. I think that bit just doesn't quite. It's like
with the hi-hat opening up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we can do? Why don't we? Actually, the rest of it was okay. It wasn't too bad. So let's have a listen to our playlist. Maybe there's a better one just for those couple of bars.
Yeah, good idea.
Cool. Slip. So 65 to 69. This one. Cool. So if the group is activated, will they all change? Oh, cool. Because I usually just do shift option. Cool. So that would have been the last take.
No, so it's there were 3 full takes,
Okay.
but we've sent that one up already. So it's
okay.
take 3 is the one we're listening to now. So you've got choice of 2 and 1.
Okay. Yep. So
that was the yeah. See, this one's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next one.
Yep. That's the one we were on. And then,
no, sorry. 2. We can listen to 2.
Oh.
So point 2. Sorry. Even though it's play number 3, it's confusing. But.
bit of a weird, like it's meant to be there, but it wasn't. It's not that great. Alright, I guess. What was the other one? It was 3? Is that got anything on it?
Try it.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Just remember we've changed everything, not just the selection, though.
Yeah, that's right.
That snare hits maybe a little after here. Is
okay.
a little. Yep. Maybe just go back before we get lost to
was
that one, top one.
Yep.
That's the
cool.
comp.
Yep.
So far.
Yep. Cool. So the comp is snare bottom 1. Yep.
Yeah, and that's the same as 3.
Right. Okay.
That was that one.
Right. So maybe we'll just leave it.
It's not bugging me that much. The only thing we could do is copy paste a different section over it.
Or what we could possibly do also, another little.
You just don't like that open hi-hat?
Yeah, I just think it just sort of it's a bit out of place loud. So what we can do is just go.
Yeah.
We can just break this there and there, and just bring its clip gain down a tiny bit. That might help us out.
Softens it a bit.
Yeah, it does soften it a bit. Which is fine. I just felt it was just a little bit out of place. But also, I think the snare itself is. Oh no, it doesn't look too late. something's amiss there, but that's where we can sort of beat detect, I guess. So let's try that. Yes, it always is this tedious, and usually more so.
Yeah.
um,
This has been not too bad, to be honest.
Alright, let's just do that. Like 1, 2, 3. Cool, let's just do that. So, which bar? That was like 66. Or let's just start from 66. 66 to 68. That'll do.
Okay.
Cool. So 66. 68. Alright. Actually, I'll consolidate that just because that might wig it out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. Cool. Alright.
That's obviously consolidated the click gain too.
Yep.
Which is fine
So
now,
that-
but just for people to be aware of that.
Yeah, exactly. If you make changes to that click gain, that's going to be there forever now. That's one of the... You should only really consolidate if you're pretty happy with it, or you're pretty sure that it's good. Cool, so we'll do the same again. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. I just pressed the wrong thing then. I pressed generate, as in generate the beat markers, which is, we don't want that. It's supposed to be analyze, so that's better. There is a reason you do that, but we're not doing it.
Yeah,
that's if you're doing it the other way around. For example, like you're trying to get a click track off the drums, rather than put the drums onto the click track.
Yeah, grid to drums rather than drums to grid.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, let's just go through, have a quick look. Also, the overheads are on one stereo track. So, yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yep, they all look fairly good.
It's even picked up little ones like that.
We might not even need that many because everything was pretty good, except for that just kind of one thing. There, that. So, I reckon we could even...
Let's try it. Let's try it with those 16th notes in.
So, yeah.
When you go a bit more sensitivity.
Yep. Yep, that's the one we wanted. Yep, let's just, again, we can command Z out of there if we need to. So let's separate those. And you can always have a look at the questionable spot and watch what it does. If it jumps to a weird spot or something. But there we go. I've not captured the selection, so it's warned me. So 66 to 68, good. So there we go. Yep, so you can see a bit of a jump there, but that's good because it's taken it forwards. And other times, you'll see it might take it backwards instead of forwards. And so this is where you got to really sort of listen and look. And
yeah, it's a pretty good tool, but it certainly doesn't just fix everything for you without you doing anything.
Absolutely, yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. So, and also, you pretty much after if you do anything with Beat Detective and you go, yep, that's good, always save. I mean, that goes for anything, not just Beat Detective, but just save. Do you
want to consolidate as we go, or we?
Yep, might as well do that. So the selection is right for those bars anyway. So there we go. So yeah, the thing is we are doing it fairly smoothly here, but things can go pretty wrong pretty quick, and if you're sort of not quite onto it, you can end up ruining something. And if you haven't saved in a long time, you'll end up you might fiddle ass around fiddle around for like half an hour doing this, and then realise, oh, I haven't saved it for half an hour, and now I have to. Let's just check there, just to make sure there's no pop. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. That sounds pretty good.
Now,
yeah, you can hear that's gone a bit weird.
What about here? Let's just go through this again. So the problem here is the edit. So that was a quick edit.
Yep.
There that we can.
Fix that. It's because what's happened is I've hit the cymbal on the snare on the 4, 3, 4, and then also opened the hi-hat, and that edit sort of chopped that off. So you can hear that's
pretty drastic.
Yeah,
So
it is.
perhaps we can just drag the first couple of beats out. That'd be probably the first thing to try, hey?
Maybe, yep. I'd be, yeah. Another trick that I do sometimes is, for example, we can go. So we could probably get, say this bar. Because it doesn't really have any cymbals in it or anything like that. We could probably paste that here, and then that would eliminate all the cymbal ring.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty, performance-wise, that's a bit dodgy anyway. So it's like,
all right.
It's like, yeah,
Cool. Just quickly though, just out of interest, just see what happens. I just want to
sorry,
see.
So drag this out a bit.
Yeah, just
I get you.
So not even that far, just like enough to let the cymbals ring
Yeah.
out, probably to maybe about here.
Okay.
Let's just see. I'm just curious.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot better. There you go. Instantly.
And what if you just bring the toms back? It's a bit of a risky move, but
It is, yep. It's alright anyway.
So it's really up to you, I guess, if you want to keep the cymbal or just do the transition without.
Yep. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, that's a good example of another thing you can do is just, drag that out. Yeah, that's fine.
Just pull them in. This will probably. Oh, sorry, just the toms. Yeah, this is a bit not the right way to do it, but I just want to see if or maybe when we beat Detective, that'll fix these. I just think the performance was better on that take that was edited in.
Okay, yep.
Sorry, I'm pointing at the wrong thing, but I mean.
Yeah, the toms, yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So, actually, I usually go ahead when I'm editing anyway and make the toms their own group sometimes, but so we might as well do that now.
Yeah.
That way, whatever we do here is going to happen to both. So, you wanted me to drag these
Just
back
to the bridge. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, the bridge toms. I don't think this is going to sound right. Let's try.
I don't know. The tom tracks are, it gets really iffy with overheads. Yeah, so we'll see. Should be alright. It's not bad at all. Let's just yeah, it clashes with the overhead. Yeah.
Does it somehow work in the song though?
What's that?
Just
The,
that. doubling up, because obviously these transients are different
Yep.
than what's been.
Kind of.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. So the performance
Yep.
that's selected here is the better performance right from the bridge.
Yep.
But the symbols carry over. So the decision then, I guess, is do we go this weird edit and use Beat Detective, or do you chop out a previous bar and not have those symbols leading into that section?
Yeah,
Which was your sort of first suggestion?
Yeah, performance-wise, I think
You don't really like it anyway?
No, it's like I didn't really mean to do it, or sort of thing, and it's kind of it sounds unconvincing.
Cool. Okay. So let's do the other option. It was good to see though that
Yeah. Yep.
that was a possibility, but
So
just taking a tight